Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Here we are with our health tip from our good friend, Dr. Lee Weisbard.
Dr. Weisbard can be found online at weisbarddental.com. You can always call her at 303-773-3373. Hi, Dr. Weisbard.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Weisbard. What's our health tip for today?
Well, today we're going to talk about crowns.
Crowns?
Crowns.
All right.
I love a good crown. You know what? We don't wear enough of them, Dr. Weisbard, although maybe some of us get to wear crowns every single day.
Well, you know, a lot of people come in for second opinions and consults and say to me, my dentist said I needed a crown. Why do I need a crown? Why can't I put a filling in?
Because you're a princess?
Well, you're a king, but you can still do a crown in your mouth, too.
All right. So what's the answer?
Well, the answer is that when there's a filling in a tooth, you know, when you're a kid and you have a little filling, then you have to replace it with a bigger filling. And then eventually that filling is more than half the size of the tooth. You no longer have enough tooth to hold the filling in. And what the crown does is it goes over the tooth and surrounds it, and it protects it and supports it. So in some ways, a crown can be more conservative by going around the tooth and removing the enamel instead of going into the tooth and having to do a huge four-surface filling.
You know what?
That makes sense.
Yeah, because those huge fillings can really they're delicate, aren't they?
Well, what happens is it makes the tooth holding it in weak and subject to fracture. So you have this thin wall of tooth around the filling, this big filling in the center of your tooth, and sometimes it goes over different surfaces. And then if you bite into something just right, you crack a piece of tooth right off. So when you get to that point, you really have to look at the risk and benefit. And there's a lot of benefit in doing a crown a little bit earlier to protect it, support it. And the truth is, you don't cut the tooth down to a little nub, as people used to think. There's a very specific amount of tooth structure needed to be removed so that you can make that crown fit that tooth and it would feel and look just like your natural tooth.
Well, you know what, Dr. Weisbard, in about 30 seconds, you gave a very comprehensive description between the pros and cons in making a good decision right there. I'm impressed.
Well, and thank you. And I'll tell you, crowns no longer have those metal lines. If you're looking at a crown for the front of the mouth, there's no big black line at your gum anymore. It's all porcelain. It's all biocompatible materials, and they're very natural, very, very lifelike. And I would defy people to even look in my mouth and tell me which one is a crown, because you really can't tell anymore.
Wow. You know, dentistry has come a long way. I think, you know, when you talk about industries and technologies and advancement in certain industries, I think dentistry is one of them. With all the new things, we're not having like just metal and allergic metal, stuff that we're allergic to in our mouth anymore that's causing bleeding. You could always used to be able to tell when you had dental work done. It was always so obvious. And now our mouths look so natural, so beautiful. And I will tell you what, the most beautiful mouths in Denver are the clients of Dr. Lee Weisbard.
Thank you, Angel. It's very nice of you to say that about me.
It'd be nice to say that we were all born with just this beautiful, natural, white, pearly, white smile, perfect teeth, but most of us have to pay for it, and Dr. Weisbard does a fantastic job.
We'd be happy to give second opinions. We'd be happy to talk about pros and cons. The other thing is anybody who has a root canal on a tooth definitely needs to put a crown over that tooth, again, to protect and support it from breakage and fracture. It's actually being more conservative.
Makes a lot of sense to me. Dr. Lee, some contact information, please.
I can be reached at 303-773-3373 or online at weisbarddental.com.
weisbarddental.com. And again, 303-773-3373. And it's true. She is Eric's dentist.
Yes, she is, and I love her for taking good care of me. In fact, I'm actually going to go in and get a crown.
Just because?
No, I actually need one.
Oh, well, that's a good reason.
Take good care of me.